There is a place in hell called West Career and Technical Academy, which is surrounded by mountains the color of impure iron. The demons within know it as WCTA, and within it lie the 10 classes. They form a pattern of buildings organized around the quad, through which a river of students runs periodically. This was the place in which Edward and Valentino found themselves. Stepping through the A building, Valentino turned slightly towards the C building with Edward following. Upon entering, they approached the first classroom of sinners.
I can feel the misery seething from outside this classroom. Where are we, Valentino? I hear the cries of those within. Seriously, Valentino, why is this place so miserable?
Edward moved slightly closer to the door of the first classroom, spotting the sinners within staring miserably as a demon stands in front of the classroom, disassembling cell phones and throwing the innards.
I need more propulsion.
Oh, what did these souls do to deserve a punishment such as this? How will they talk to their friends and slack off without their phones?
We are starting in the first classroom of West CTA here.
Oh my, not my precious phone. You newcomer, please help me. Free me from this miserable fate.
Wipe the tears from your eyes, you knave. Endure your punishment like a man, sir. Ah, I thought I recognized you. You are Vance Campbell. What are you doing here? How could you sin in such a way that you're here? How did you warrant this form of punishment?
I speak to you unwillingly, but seeing your perfectly functional phone in your pocket compels me to speak to you. Do you remember Beth, that girl no one went out with? Well, during my time outside of this hell, texted her because my girlfriend and I were fighting. Beth, however, was not aware I had a girlfriend. When they found out about each other, I was doomed to this fate. And now every day I must witness the death of my phone and endure the harsh words of both women.
Ah, so this is the classroom of the pimps.
As the soul nodded, the demon grabbed his phone and began tearing it apart, then threw it at his head.
Generate propulsion! Do not speak! There are no girlfriends for you to cheat on here.
That's tough, dude. But I can't pity you as you were disloyal. This warrants your punishment.
Come, my friend, we must continue, lest your phone attract the attention of the demon as well.
Edward followed Valentino once again, proceeding to the D building. As the pair entered, Edward immediately heard the cries of those within. These were both cries of pain and sinners shouting compliments to the demon over one another.
We have come upon the second classroom. I can assume you can figure out who these souls are.
Huh. I hear many compliments, and I see sinners bestowing many gifts upon the demon within. However, I don't know what would warrant this. Why are they doing this?
Mrs. Flower, you're looking ravishing today, miss. Oh no, my grade just dropped to a D-. Why do you stare at me so, stranger?
I stare at you because I think I know you. I got it. Asher Ian of Las Vegas. I know you. You were that kid who tried so hard to teacher's pet and be a suck-up because you thought you would get better grades because of it.
Way to go, genius. I was Asher Ian of Las Vegas and was left here because of my flattery during my time on Earth. I would often be known to my peers to use flattery to improve my grades. It worked until I died and came here. Now I am doomed to shout compliments at Miss Flower whilst my grade only drops.
Asher realizes that it has been too long since his last compliment, loses interest in speaking with Edward, and rejoins the anarchy that is the second classroom.
Take a long look at these souls who scrounge for any points they can get through false complaints. These are people who are doomed forever. I am disgusted. Let's continue.
Edward follows Valentino once again, entering the F building.
Oh, how unimaginable it is to use the approval and wisdom of one's teacher to convince students to pay for tutoring or unfinished assignments. The audacity.
Let's climb to the second level as sinners are spilling out into the hallway. I don't want to talk to any of them. I am repulsed by these hoes.
Yes, almost all students come to West CTA hell for this particular sin.
What are they doing?
These were students who tried to sell answers to the homework and assured those they sold the answers to were checked by the holy eyes of their teachers.
Okay, so the Simoniacs using the holy name of their teacher to earn a profit. Ironic, as the teachers never check the work anyways. I also find it funny that they copy their work when doing it themselves would land them better content mastery grades. Now, the only content they master is endless torment and no graduation.
I am afraid so, and these souls spill out of the classroom and into the hallway as they eternally copying answers as their teacher speaks to them.
Valentino and Edward, peering in awe at the stacks of papers, filled with answers that could not be sold because they were known by all. The sinners collectively groaned as all their wrists were visibly swollen. They were also missing skin on their hands where they held their pencils.
Valentino, who is that whose hands bear injuries worse than those of his fellow sinners? Why are his hands built like that? He looks like he needs lotion.
Follow me, Edward. We may speak to him to learn of his sins and his life outside of West CTA.
The pair descended down the flight of stairs and made their way through the papers, and sinners sprawled on the floor, busy writing and crying the tears over their papers.
Stay next to me, Edward, until we reach the corner in which this soul suffers.
You, if you are able to speak, do so, please.
I shall not look up from my writing, in fear I may miss what I must record. However, Jillian, I must confess to you my sins. I have been down here for so long. All I wanted to do was to earn some extra money to buy my Nintendo Switch. Selling that which the teacher did not say seemed like a viable solution to my cash flow issues. I now suffer eternally, writing false answers that I cannot sell, and wish my hands would fall off.
So, I am not who you think I am. Look up and meet me, and look at my eyes.
Oh, what do you want from me then? I am busy. You've gone through a great deal to hear what I have to say.
I have heard what you are guilty of. Surely the best students in our class did not find it necessary to sell their work in the name of the teacher for profit. You should have found alternative ways to generate revenue, such as reselling Travis Scott x Nike collab shoes. You disgust me.
Excuse me, I am trying to work.
Work? You trying to work? You? Bro, your hands look like beef jerky. Why didn't you take some of that fraud cash and get some damn lotion for those crusty, ashy hands? Bro, King Tut's dead body got better hands than you. And why the hell you got an attitude? You the bitch boy stuck in here with the rest of these bums because you wanted a Nintendo Switch instead of chasing the bag like a respectable person. Here you are with your unlooking up ass. You probably got neck problems looking ass, nasty hands ass, attitude ass, stuck in here in hell like the hoe you are. And you ain't even got your Nintendo Switch. Alright, Valentino, I can't deal with this clown no more. Let's dip from this Nintendo.
Edward's outburst clearly pleased his guide, as Valentino appeared to agree. He then led Edward towards the next circle.